Okay, so we're gonna do this again. Actually, just continue. So I tagged my dear friend Keri because we got a lot of good content in those first 18 minutes. But I just wanted to go over a couple more things, ask Keri a few more questions that could help people, obviously, with this whole process and really understand how LinkedIn has been just such a game changer for me and so many. And, obviously, hi, Jane. So, obviously, I actually really loved what happened. That technology kind of, crept in here and kind of did its thing, because I truly believe that things happen for a reason. So, we had a great first 18 minutes. There's a couple other questions that I had for Keri, and I'm going to wait for her to pop on. Let me just see if she is here yet. She is not on here yet. Let me see if I can tag her. Let's see, Keri. There we go. I just invited her. Oh, there she is. I'm going to invite her on. Here we go. I have Wi-Fi now, so this is big. So again, if anyone is on here, hi Sherilyn. If anyone is on here, share this with your private team pages. Bring some more people on here. Everyone deserves to obviously hear this content. Hi, Annette. It's adding in technology. It is so unpredictable, but that's the beauty of it. You just have to adjust and really just kind of roll with it. You can get frustrated, and it could hold you back, but you make things work. And that's exactly what we're doing. So just going to wait for Keri to pop on. I know that I'm on my Wi-Fi now, so I know that's going to be a big advantage to all of us. So if you are just popping on, say hi and where you're coming in from. So let me just try one more time. Let's invite Keri again. I'm going to add her in. Hi, Jen. Hi, Marnie. Just want to thank everybody for jumping on. And again, for those that are using LinkedIn, this is the backyard. It's the truth. Philly, that's right, representing. It's one of those things where social media, it plays such an important role in everything that we're doing. It's just one of those things. Keri on camera. There's already a guest on this broad. It says she's coming on. I know you're here. It's telling me that you're already on. Again, so this is another moment of obviously having to work through this. So let me X that out. Let me invite her on again. I'm going to try adding you in again. Hi, Joanne. Yeah, you might. Oh, I always think about, and by the way, Annette, my red string fell off, so this is probably a lesson from that. So I'm going to have to obviously put another one on. All right, so take two. Okay, let's jump right into it. So Keri, what is one of the biggest lessons outside of just having the ability for another network? Being a network marketer, what is the number one key as far as why someone should be using LinkedIn to grow their network marketing business? Because obviously we do what we're taught. We're taught to get on Instagram, get onto Facebook. Why do you love LinkedIn so much?
Well, you're working with business professionals and they are business minded. And I think, not to discredit Instagram or Facebook, it's just a different platform. Um, and I think that you're going to get more people that are open to speaking with you. I've actually encountered that more often than not on LinkedIn versus any other platform out there.
So for the, there's obviously network marketing. It's a profession dominated by women. 85% of network marketing are women, are moms. There are some single ladies out there. Oh, the single ladies. Anyway, So for the busy mom, you know, because time is of the essence, we need something that's duplicatable, something is simple, and something that works right away. Um, for the busy mom that you are, and for the other busy moms that are out there, why would LinkedIn be so important for them? Because, you know, you and I both hear it in our businesses. I'm busy. I don't have time. The kids have soccer. So all of those things that we all have, being a father, mother, parents, whatever. Um, what has this done for you time wise as far as being efficient with your network marketing business?
Again, it's fitting it into the pockets of your time. So you make the time to do it. It's LinkedIn, so it's on 24/7. This even allows us to reach outside of the United States. I mean, we could reach into other countries at any time.
All right, so
Um,
let's pause right there. That's a great point because you and I talked about that Facebook is a depiction of where you grew up, whether it's Canada, US, wherever, your personal your circle of influence, high school, college. When I showed you that you can search by city, state, country, province, how beneficial was that to you to know that you can now grow a global business?
that was huge. That, and then also being able to identify like who's on my second, what was that, like the second network, the
Second
second,
connection. Yeah, or
yeah,
your
second
friends of
connection.
friends, friends of friends.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So it makes it so much easier when you understand that how that works, and when you're doing your filters and connecting with people, to know what specifically you're looking for. So as you talked about earlier today, again, connecting with people that have the same interests or that are in possibly the same career as you are makes it easier to have conversations about different things. And then also the connections, knowing if you're a second connection or a third connection, and we know, and this is what you taught me, that you're more likely to get connections fulfilled, connection requests fulfilled through a second connection versus a third connection. But just think of, and then also attaching any sort of like a personal message rather than just sending send, connection, connection, connection. I know for me personally, when I get those, I'm like, they didn't take the time to acknowledge who I am or write me a note, so I'm less likely to connect with them.
So as far as the ability to build a whole new network, because I think when we first get started in network marketing, we always start with the basics. You know, reach out to your family, reach out to your friends, reach out to that warm market that we have where we end up collecting a lot of no's. And what I found is that a lot of people end up quitting network marketing because they, number one, they feel like they've run out of people to talk to. And number two, they've run out of leads because on Facebook, you're doing attraction marketing where you're posting all these pictures, waiting for people to reach out to you. So, with the tools that you now have with LinkedIn, what's that done for you from an emotional standpoint as far as the wall kicking moments that we sometimes used to have when waiting for people to knock down our door when they don't? From an emotional standpoint, what does that feel like for you now, knowing that you have a way to just reach out and connect with people every day and set up appointments?
It's very freeing. I mean, emotionally, it's great because you're not just putting all of your hopes on one connection or on one person. You know that there's a plethora. I mean, there's millions and millions of people. And here's the thing. I mean, you were talking about time management earlier. Well, I can't go store to store to store or physical meeting to physical meeting to physical meeting every day, multiple times a day, because you got to consider, your travel time, your face-to-face time, and you don't know if it's going to be a good fit right away. So that's the benefit of also having LinkedIn. One, we know when we get on the phone that these are going to be serious people that are interested. Two, I can then actually have more conversations per day than I would actually physically going out and meeting people face to face. Not that saying that social media or LinkedIn is replacing a face to face interaction. There's definitely a time and place for that. But as we're prospecting and we're getting to know people, this definitely is more efficient. And it feels good. You don't feel as defeated.
Now, let's talk about the coaching aspect where, you know, you and I both know now because we both personally have worked with many coaches, um, the investment that this profession requires. This isn't like something that you just sign up for and it automatically goes from zero to $1 million a year. There's a lot of work and energy and effort that goes into this. Now knowing, that coaching absolutely plays a part in this, in investing into your business. We invest in events, we invest in tools for the business, we invest in plane tickets and hotel rooms and our products every single month. Bringing the coaching aspect into it, investing in that aspect of the business. How important now do you feel it is for any entrepreneur, any network marketer, to invest in themselves by working with someone, a coach, a mentor, an accountability person that knows what they're doing? What is that value to you now?
Okay, so here's an analogy that kind of just popped in my head. Basically, when we have kids in sports, they have coaches. Even adults, we will have coaches. And they can tell us, they can show us, but until we actually physically get in there and start doing it and training ourselves and conditioning ourselves, and we're at practice every day, and then we're practicing when we're at home. I mean, the same thing applies with professional coaching, right? It's just a different style. So we have to get in that mindset that even though it's not a physical coach type of thing, like you're teaching me how to bat or throw a football,
Right.
you're still coaching me techniques. So it's totally worth the investment because you're learning the skills that you need. But the biggest takeaway is that you've actually got to implement them. You have to do them. Yeah. And you're not lying to anybody but yourself. Your coach can't do it for you, but your coach is definitely there to give you the tips and the ideas and the insight and the knowledge with you so that you will take it and run with it. And the other important part too is that when you commit to a financial investment, again, that's exactly what it is. You're investing in yourself. And I feel like it's something that we just don't talk enough about. People almost think like, oh, what? Like, invest in yourself. I mean, that's the best thing that you can do for not only yourself, but your family.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people either see this as an investment or an expense. And if you see it as an expense, you're still living in that same, it's another bill, it's something I have to pay off, rather than an investment. What do investments do? Investments create more income. So it's all about how you visualize and what you see this being. So what about if someone was to say, Keri, why do I need to hire a coach? Why do I need to pay someone? Just like someone would say, Keri, why do I need to go to GoPro? Why do I need to pay the $700 to go to GoPro, fly to Vegas for 5 days? Why do I need to do that? Why do I need to coach? So what would your response to be to that person? And again, Keri, this person is not happy with where they are in their business. They are not getting the results that they're looking for. And they're not, hold on. 1 second. I got some dogs that came through. Out. Out. Get out.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
Well, it's what happens when you have 2 dogs and a kid in a house.
Yeah, I was gonna say my kids get off school early today, so I'm waiting for them to barrel through the doors, and the dogs are gonna go nuts.
So anyway, so let's get back to that question. So someone says, Keri, why? Why should I make the investment? And this person is not happy with where their business is. They're not happy with the amount of leads. They're not happy with the income. Why?
Are you happy right now? Are you getting the results that you want now? Is your bank account growing because of that? Because if it's not, then something is missing, right? So you have to invest in yourself. It's personal development. That's what network marketing is. It's not net easy marketing. It's not net let's do nothing marketing.
I'll do it when I feel like marketing.
So you gotta work on yourself. You have to, that's what I love about this profession, because it allows for you to test yourself and to really figure out what's working and what's not. And guess what? If it isn't working, you don't have anybody to blame, but really yourself. You got to take full responsibility of that. And as soon as you do that, then you realize, wow, you know what? I really suck at following up with people, or I really could use improvement on reaching out in general, or getting on the phone. But you don't know that sometimes unless, well, one, if you see again that your bank account isn't where you want it to be, you're not happy with your business and the leads that you're getting, you have to hire a coach like you to get it in gear and to get people to where they need to be.
All right, so part 2 is now coming to an end. So I always like people that I interview to leave everyone the most important takeaway that they should have from this. So if you were having coffee with someone and knowing what you know now, and again, they're on the fence, what's the most important takeaway that you have had from this that you know will continue to change your business, that you know if they follow what you and I are doing, they will get those same results? What is that one thing?
Okay, this is a statement, and get ready for it. It's good. Fear is kryptonite to our growth. Fear is kryptonite to our growth. And I feel like that's what stops so many of us, is because we are fearful. We are fearful of the unknown. We are fearful of the, what if they say no? And actually, that's the best answer we can get. If somebody does tell us no, at least we're clear. We know where they stand.
I love
but
that.
you just don't. Go ahead.
No, it's people are afraid to talk to people they don't know. They're just so used to staying in that little comfort zone. And as soon as you step out and you get a little bit uncomfortable, that's growth. And I wrote this on my shower, that those uncomfortable moments, those bumps in the road, are not things to halt you. That is the universe nudging you along, growing every single day from them. And that's exactly what they are. That's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
So don't let fear be your kryptonite. Let fear be the driving force to constantly succeed. So, Keri, again, thank you again, part 2, but we can actually say goodbye this time. So if you guys are not following Keri on Facebook or any of her social media, I tagged her in this post. Follow her. She does great interviews herself with other network marketers. She has great cooking ideas and recipes and delicious food. And just follow her on her journey, because we can all learn something from each other. So, Keri, just grateful for you and your friendship and everything that we've been doing together. And I just want to wish you continued success. And again, thank you for taking time out of your day now twice. And I promise I will leave you alone for the rest of the day so you can go enjoy your Wednesday.
All right. Well, Scott, you are awesome. Thank you again for your coaching. I owe you a ton of gratitude for your inspiration, your insight. And again, for those people that are sitting on the fence that say, next year, next month, I say, why? Because you know what's going to happen. Next month is going to fly by. Next year is going to fly by. And we're still going to have excuses. It just takes doing it and having the leap of faith and knowing that Scott is the professional and you're in good hands. You just got to trust the process. You got to do the work and have that accountability to get to the next level.
Thank you so much, my friend. Grateful for you. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.
Thank you.
See you guys soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.